Hi, George here. And if you're as fascinated by artificial intelligence artwork as I am, then you want to take a look at this. This is AI art at its best. It's called Stable Diffusion Online. You'll find it at stablediffusionweb.com. Let me just scroll down a little bit here. What this site does is you type in a sentence or a few words, and then it comes up with imagery. Now, it's not very predictable, and that's part of the fun of this thing. You get some really strange things happening. For instance, I just did one here. I typed in Lincoln in the sky with diamonds, and I got that. I've been playing around with this for about a half hour, and I've been having a lot of fun. Let me show you a few of the things that I copied down. Here goes some fun stuff. Here's an astronaut surfing in Hawaii. Here's Lincoln in a spacesuit. That worked out well. Here's another Lincoln in the sky with diamonds. As you can see, same search term, but totally different looks. Here's space monkeys, and here's underwater Alice adventure. I have no idea where it comes up with all of these ideas, but it grabs millions and millions of images off the internet and then recombines them in unusual ways to match what it is you're searching for. For instance, this one has 4 results. That's the best. There's also this one, kind of interesting, and that one, and over here. Now, you can keep on running this to see what comes up. Just click on Generate Image again right here. It's going to go ahead and run this through, and we'll see what we have happening on this. There we go. It's kind of a strange psychedelic one right down there. That kind of works out well over here. So as you can see, really interesting on what this thing can do. I'm not really sure what the applications are for this. You can click through here, maybe create a whole bunch of really interesting bits of artwork. All this stuff is in the public domain automatically, so it's all free to use. And it will do some really weird things. Let me just show you one up here. Let's just do Alice in Disneyland. And this should give us some very odd results. It's not that good about knowing how many hands people need or how many legs they should have. That's just really bizarre right there. Very, very strange things. But if I zoom in, click on one of these, it will zoom into that one. You can see the faces oftentimes are messed up like that. So very, very strange faces. And this is just scary, downright scary. And again, messed up faces. I don't know what's up with that hand over here, but you get some really odd results at times. Let's just try something else here. Let's try potatoes on Mars. There we go. Click on this. We'll see what we get. So it's just a matter of playing around with what you're typing in here, seeing what comes up, and just have some fun with this. There we go. Potatoes on Mars. I kind of like that one down there. That works out pretty well. That's kind of boring. That's not really telling what it is. Again, if you're not happy with the results, just click on Generate Image and let it run again and see what comes up. There we go. That's kind of funny. I like that one. Obviously, the spelling is up. You could fix that easily enough. Let's just try one more thing in here. I'll try my space monkeys again. Now let's do space monkeys on Venus and see what we get with this one. As you can see, it's very, very fast, which is nice about this. Let's go ahead and just run that. And there we go. Space monkeys, like that one. Okay, so interesting, unusual. I'm not sure exactly how you would benefit from this thing, but it's worth a look if you're into being creative. All of this stuff is totally computer generated. There's no humans involved in coming up with these very, very bizarre images. Now you click on an image, go over here, right click. You can then save image as, and let's call this one Space Monkeys 2. There we go. Let me bring that one up. Here it is inside of Photoshop Elements. Go up here to Image and come down to Resize Image Size. Okay, these are coming in at 72 pixels per inch, and they're at 512 by 512, so square images. That's not too bad. It's not a huge size image, but if you combine this with one of the other tools I've shown previously for up-resing images, you could take this into a very high resolution image. So this just shows some of the possibilities here of what's coming up in the future, even right now, as you can see, with some of this artificial intelligence generated imagery. Again, this one is really experimental right now, but go ahead, take a look, play around with this thing. It's a great way to waste time. I'll give you that much. I spent, I don't know how long on this thing, playing with it yesterday. Just loads of fun to goof around with. And again, that's stablediffusionweb.com. And I'll put that link in the description as well. Okay, have fun with this, and I'll see you next time.